Hey, good morning. So, Black Tech showed me how to set up the drones differently than I'd done it before, so I'm gonna give that a try. I think I'm gonna set them up right here. Let's see. I think... Okay. I did not think about power. But I figured I'd show what it was like doing in crafting and whatnot. I'll use some of those. Here we go. More power. I did not think about power. That's a shame, but it's okay. I'll just take a second to go throw another one of these over here. And they're small. Is that it? That doesn't look right. Yeah, that's it. Okay. There we go. Alright. So now we've got our drone station here. And get rid of that pin. So we have open drone station. This is where they will sit when they're not working. This is where you craft them. And then this is where it shows you all of your information about how you have your drones set up. How many drones you have, which ones are set to supply, which ones are set to demand. Basic instructions. Drones won't work if the power is out. That's a good one to know for me specifically. But that'll all pop up there. The T1 drones are just a little bit slower. So it's not a big deal, but let's see what it would take to get T2 drones. 12,000, and I have 3,000 right now. So let's see if there's anything we can do about making some more money with the trade rocket. Obviously, I don't think that there's a single way we could do, unless we sell all of these. I could sell 2 of those. Okay, let's work on that. We'll sell 2 of those. I will get more, or when I have a lot of money in the future, if I want some, I could buy them. So that's worth 10,000. That would give me 13,000, which would be enough to get the drones. Launch. Okay, until then, I need to do is make sure that I am set up to receive supply, demand, everything. In a sense, I need to make sure that all of my cupboards and whatnot are where they need to be. So I'm gonna do that. We just passed 200 GTI. So stuff that might pop, hopefully would be this portal generator. I would love to have this pop while I'm playing so that we can go do that stuff next Friday. I need to make a water life collector. And I also needed to make something else. There was something else that I had pinned at the end of my live, and I don't remember what it was. But let's start with this. Oh. Silk generator. That's it. I need silkworms going. Okay, let's start with the silkworm recipe. Okay, I think that is very doable. It'll just take a little bit of time. So I need 3 of those. I'd like to have 2, so I'm gonna make 6. So I'm gonna make all my silkworms, and then we'll carry on after that. Okay, I've got my 3rd silkworm, so we can put a silk generator or 2 out and about here. I think we will just stick them right here. So those will start to make silk. So eventually we can set this up to supply everything. But we don't need to do that just yet. We need it to make 3 silk for us. I'm still waiting on my worms, but I want to show you I set some other stuff up. I moved the one crafter over here. That way I could have this one making circuit boards, as we need them for tons of things. And I am low on them right now. I also set up another one over here making me pulsar quartz. So it costs osmium, zeolite, iridium, uranium, and methane cartridges. So that happens pretty fast. I think I might be out of something now, but that is a good stock of those. Oh, no, it's making them. Let's go. So that's what I've been doing while I'm waiting on these to finish cooking, I guess. So that's all done. And then I need 2 bioplastic nuggets and a... what is that? Super alloy. I don't have any bioplastic nuggets. I'm assuming that's what this is eating. Let's see what it takes to make those. Are we able to do that? No, we are not. So what I'm going to do, because I could not to be bothered, I'm going to put it down right here. And we're going to have it make bioplastic nuggets. I'll take those too. Let's go check on our, excuse me, my worms here. Okay, last one's going in to cook. Cook. Okay, great. I'm gonna ditch these circuit boards. We need a super alloy. Now the silkworms only grow at the 1 speed. This is the only silkworm station. So it's taking its sweet time, which is why I would like to make 2. Because then we'll have this one creating some, and then the one next to it creating it, kind of, so it offsets the time frame for how it's created. Okay, so I will go ahead and cancel this and take those. I'd love to make another one up there where I had the original one. Just want to grab one of those. 2 of you. There we go. We got our 10,000 Terra tokens. So now I'm gonna run out there and buy the T2 drones so that it will hurry up and do its thing. Yeah. This should be empty. I shouldn't have to do anything. Sometimes it wobbles when it lands. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, cool. Let's buy the T2 drones. Launch that bad boy, so that'll do its thing while I'm doing the other things. Get a drink from the fountain. Goodbye, trade rocket. Okay, I put my other crafter back. That's perfect. I've got bioplastic nuggets that can go in here. And my other worm, my other silkworm should be ready. And it is. Beautiful. So that other one is just gonna go right next to it. We've got 1. Alright. Do your thing. Let's take a look. So water collector, water life collector. That'll give us fish eggs. So we'll get that going. I never put the food growers back or the farms. Let's see, do we want to do that? What does it cost for? I'm gonna grab some of these materials. I'm gonna go check on my silkworms though, because I've been filling with that for a while, and I'm hoping that we'll have. Yep, there we go. We have enough now, and there's 2 in there. Perfect. I will need to, once the trade rocket comes back, I'd love to get that going into this container over here, silk, because that will just be used for if I want to make more water life collectors and also for making fabric. So let's see how far the trade rocket is off. 108 seconds. Okay, cool. So now water life collectors, I'm gonna put that somewhere kind of close. I'm thinking if I can put it over here, I will. Doesn't need to be. There we go. So now this will make plankton for us. That's beautiful. We needs it. I also want to do I want this to go into its containers. So I'm gonna just get it set up now because otherwise I could forget. Okay, a little bit more iron. Just take a bunch. Oh, I have a question. I'm assuming this does. Yeah, it does. That's neato. That's fun. I'll get the odd ones that I probably will forget to do while I run by them. That feels smart. Okay, let's get the rest of this situated. I can clear these and we can put our farm pin back up there. Okay, one more. Of course I ran out. Dang it, Bubby. I should have more over here, though. All the other materials I took from here. That's a couple. Let's see. Where would the last one be? Probably this row. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we need to go drink from the fountain. The trade rocket's here, though. Take my T2 drone chip. Let's do that. Cool. So those are crafted in the drone station. We'll have some fish eggs soon, or we'll be able to make some fish eggs soon. I can make them here. Crumb fish eggs. Okay, get a snack. I want a squash. There we go. Okay. Ooh, I wonder if it'll let me put the, Oh, that feels nice. If these ones won't go. Well, problem solved. Oh, it does not like this. I see. There we go. Curious. I think that's fine. Oh, always $1 short. I swear. Okay. While I grab the silicone, I'm gonna go over here and grab the recipe for the T2 drone so that we can make some of those. Yeah, I knew it. That's pretty perfect. I'm happy with that. And then we'll put our farms here. Okay. So what is that? Rocket engines, circuit boards. Should we start with 10? I think we start with 10. We'll see what 10 can do. Should be instantaneous crafting. And then we'll just get them set up. Okay, now we have 5 in there. Faster drone. Oh, wow. Oh, I can demand cosmic quartz. I don't think it works like that, though. I'm gonna go get 5 more super alloy. And what we do is we'll just have them set to fill up all of our things for us. But in order for us to do that, we need to have all the stuff they're going to collect built. So that's why we need to do the farms, and we also need to make more of these ore extractors. There we go. The last one is sorted. I have room to make one more if I wanted to, and I could put a chair and a table over here if I'd like. I might do one more, we'll see. But for now that's sorted. I just need to get the stuff planted. So my seeds are in here. I need... oh, I don't need that. I need one of you. One of you, one of you. A bean. A mushroom. I grabbed 2 beans. And then... cocoa and... oh, there's my seeds in there. Cocoa and wheat in there. So, yeah, we'll do, oopsie. There we go. We'll do cocoa over here. Wheat here. Beans. Mushrooms. That. Forget what that was. There's eggplant. Oh, you know what? OCD is calling me. There we go. Now all the little beehives are on the same side. Have a mushroom. Have a bean. Okay, farms are done. Those are growing. So I didn't mean to get rid of that. I need to grab stuff for ore extractors now. So we have one. We have one in the super alloy. So we can set this up as demand super alloy. Okay. And then we are going to... I'm gonna just... this is a shortcut now. So we're gonna go down into the soup. Free fall down there. We're here. And we're gonna set this up as supply everything. So now you can see the little drone symbols next to it. The drones are on their way. All 10 of them are coming to pick up this super alloy. So here they come. They're coming now to get it. And now they're headed back. They're gonna go and put it away from me, which is cool. So we're gonna have this as supply everything, and this as supply everything. So they will empty these containers for us. I'll take those 2 things. I'll leave the iron. You know what? I'll take the titanium. Might as well. We're gonna need it. So now we've got this empty. This has some crystals in it. That was the last of our cosmic quartz that we found during the live stream on Friday. So I'm gonna put those in there. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's a pretty good stock. I'm very happy with that. Bioplastic nuggets, methane. So we're gonna have this as demand methane. I want that to go in there. And we're gonna go make sure that... yeah, we're gonna have to make another one for the nitrogen cartridges. So I think what we'll do is we'll make this one over here. Here, my 2 dew box. Take this stuff out. And, oh, I do need that. We'll make this circuit boards. So let's do... we'll leave this one methane. We'll take out... we'll do the old switcheroo. As this will be... demand nitrogen. So now methane will go in here. The nitrogen that's in there will go in here. And we'll have circuit boards If there is any in the world, we'll just demand that they get put into this container. Same thing with this. If there's any rockets in the world, we'll demand that the rocket engines will go in here. For fuses, I don't think that there's anything that we can do. They are in here, but I don't have any out in the world. So now, this would be the same thing. We'll just demand that explosive powder goes in there. We'll demand that, let's see. There it is. Fertilizer goes in there. So that's another one where it would probably be good to have another... Ooh, maybe it would be good to do another 2 on the end here. Okay, so before we go doing that, let's get this stuff sorted. That way it has a home to come back to. Not like there's a ton of stuff that's going to be out there in the world for them to bring back, but just in case, this will be super helpful. And then now every time I take some out of here, there'll be more room for that to fill up, and they will work on that. Okay. You there. And you can go there. Okay. So, I know they're in a weird order now, but I don't mind. It doesn't matter. It will be fine. So, T2 fertilizer goes in there. We've got methane sorted in there. This is bioplastic nuggets, so we'll just demand that those go in there. Sulfur, probably gonna want to get, because the rest of the stuff coming up is gonna be animals and all that. And plants and insects and all that stuff's gonna take this biolabby stuff. So we are gonna want sulfur to go right in there. I don't think that there is a way to set up demand for algae. But if it's in a container, we can demand that it gets put into this container instead of sitting somewhere else. Same thing with like DNA and animal food. Genetic traits, I can demand gets put in there. Larva, I'm gonna say probably uncommon larva is gonna be the biggest one. Mutagens may need to get separated at some point, but for now, I'm gonna say just straight mutagen can go in there. This one's easy. Bacteria samples are just one thing. There you go. Seeds is full. I'm not going to mess with that. Lerma, we might have some out in the world in boxes. That's the one thing. If I have any cubes out there, I can just go in there and have it set up to where it will send everything back. So this was Lerma seeds. Here they are. And tree bark. If it will let me in, I would like to demand tree bark. And then this was for something else. Okay, but if we go now to... Where are you? You're up here, aren't you? Yeah. So now we can put supply tree bark. Or have it supply everything. So now these should be, yep, there they go. And those should be going right into my tree bark guy, this one. Beautiful. Okay, I'm hungry and thirsty and dying and starving. We're at 247 GTI. 250 was something cool, I believe. Yes, the portal generator. And then we have the T6 backpack at 350. That'll be beautiful. Those two things together are amazing. Okay, so the other thing we need to do is we need to set up plankton. I'm thinking it might be good to get, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We'll start another row over here. Yeah. So this one is going to be Phyto A. This one is going to be Phyto B. And this one is going to be Phyto C. So we will set up that we are going to demand... Where are you? Phyto A. We're going to set up to demand phytoplankton B. And we will set up to demand phytoplankton C. So now if we go over to water life collector, I think that this is the last thing setting up for that stuff. So we'll just supply everything. So now, yep, this is all gonna get carried over into those containers. There they go. Goodbye, whoosh. Portal generator. Beautiful. Where are you? There you are. Energy multiplier fuses. Were those the ones that I sold? No, I have those. Bless my little heart. I'm a genius. Okay, so as a reward, that portal generator is going to be my reward for getting the rest of this set up. I'm just going to have... I'm going to leave that empty. This is going to demand nothing. I'm going to control that. This will demand iron and so on. And then we'll go... Because that's done, that was the most important one that has all the little weird details. This one should be a lot faster. So I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of these set up. I'll finally go out into the world to these different mines. So like bauxite, definitely going to go place one over for sulfur. I'm going to do one for osmium in the cave. I'm going to do one for zeolite. I don't think I'm going to do bauxite. I might do bauxite. I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to do obsidian. And we'll go from there. We need to make sure that these are set up. We need to make sure that we have enough power to make 4 of them. So we need like 1200 power. So we might have to make another fusion generator. Oh, this one. Yeah, we need to make another fusion generator. I'll put that on the list. Okay. Keep going. Okay, that all should be set up. We'll have this supply everything so that this stuff will start getting taken out. We'll have dolomite being going somewhere. That way that can do. We'll set up 2 more dolomites over here. That way all of that stuff won't get clogged up. Although it could. We'll see. But 2 should help keep it from being clogged up for a while. And hopefully that'll fill up my containers indoors. So I have everything I need to make that other fusion generator. So that we can go make our ore extractors and get on with the show. So stick you there. We can get rid of that pen. So now I have enough to make 4 of these on me, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 6, 9, 12. Alright, that should be good. So let's see. The first one is going to be osmium. And I think that that is actually up top over here. Okay, so the osmium mine is not up there. The osmium mine is down here, I think. So let's take a look. We should be able to pick osmium. Yep. I can also pick sulfur here. So I think I'm going to do that. We'll have it supply everything. So if I can do sulfur here also, I'm just going to do that. Makes it easier for me. I think it might make it easier for the drones. Oh, I don't know. No. I want to supply everything and I want this to get sulfur. What else can we get here? Basic stuff we don't need. Okay, well that's fine. So let's see. Getting sulfur, supplying everything, getting osmium, supplying everything. Perfect. Look at all the resources just laying around. Almost to the point where there's gonna be fish, or not fish, frogs showing up over here. I'm so excited. I love going around. You thought me trying to find bugs was funny? Wait until you see me excited to go around and look for frogs. Okay, so there's the zeolite. So it should just be right over there where we can go place our next one. And then we're gonna do obsidian. We're gonna go to Mordor after that and place that one. Alright. Well, that's fun. Let's see if that helps. I think it's going to. I saw it go green. Didn't you see it? There it is. You saw it for a second, right? There we go. Will you get zeolite? Yes, you will. So I want you to supply everything. Get zeolite and do that. Thank you. Okay, now we gotta get out of the hole. I was just flying by. On my way to Mordor, and look. There's a crate right here. Look at that. Humbly seed and effigy. Decent. I will take it. Beautiful. Oh, and production multiplayer fuse. That's beautiful. I also want to see if I can go ahead and check off one other thing off my list and getting this underwater cave beacon to disappear. So we are near where the obsidian mine should be. I think it's closer to that ship, actually. Yeah. It's pretty well right on top of the ship over here. So I think we'll try and place it right here next to that rock. Like right here. Let's see, we should be right on top of it. No. It is this way. Okay, let me see if I can... That's way too much. I'm just gonna see if I can set it up right here. And we can. There we go. Supply. Everything. Cool. Okay, so those are all done. We've got some stuff left over. I kind of... Oh, look! The cosmic quartz. What a beautiful spot for one. It's so pretty. Alright. Home. Oh, here it is. Here's the entrance to that cave. I finally found it. Oh my gosh, I like completely gave up on it. You can't drink while you're swimming. But I want to get rid of this. Oh, is there stuff here? Sure enough. Okay. Oh, you know what? Here's something? No. That's why. Okay. That's why. That makes sense. Okay, so the answer is no if I do this? Yeah. All of this stuff should be able to get put away by the drones. And the drones are wanting to come and get it. Except it doesn't have room for the cobalt and stuff. So let's get rid of this once and for all. Beautiful. Okay, so now it should have gotten rid of that stuff. It hasn't. Oopsie. Let's get... That drone seemed confused. We'll leave that. We'll leave this here. This is a fun little world. Alright, let me get out of here. Here it is. Okay. I knew there was another entrance to it, and that's what I had been trying to find. Oh my gosh. Oh. course, there's more stuff here and a cosmic quartz. How beautiful. That's two. I don't think there's anything I can do about these seeds. I could go back and put this stuff into these containers though. And then it will deposit them as well. Like that stuff. It'll put away. I don't think I set one up for explosives, unfortunately. But you know what? I can do that when I go back. Remind me to set up explosives when I go back. Here, take some. You take some. Blue. I want to get rid of these boxes. I want to clean up the planet. Unfortunately, I just don't have enough backpack space. That's fine. Okay, away we go. And I am curious to see... We're out of space for iron. 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 Iron pen. Okay, demand. Iron. Demand. Iron. That should help. Okay. So in that one, should be clearing that out. That's perfect. This should be empty pretty much. That has oxygen capsules in it. I don't have anything set up for that. But I'm curious to see how full these are. Okay. Okay, stuff's happening in there. So... one of the things I'm kind of thinking about doing is making a way to what do you call it? So explosives. I lost it. It'll come back to me in a minute. Oh, the DNA traits. I'm just gonna have this be fabric. So I have, for DNA, I have this stuff in here. There's a way to take some of these plants and turn them into DNA, and I believe it is the DNA manipulator that does that. No, it's the DNA extractor. This is where you make the animals. The extractor is the one, and I don't think that we've unlocked that yet. I believe that is further into the animal stuff. Yeah, genetic extractor. But we're almost at 300 GTI. 350 for the T6 backpack. That's going up. Ooh, a T2 gas extractor would be really nice. Ecosystem's coming up. Haven't done anything into animals yet, but that's completely fine. All of these are done. I think that we're ready to make... I need 2 of those. I think I'll just have it fill up and then we will go from there. Excuse me. I will grab my 2 energy multiplier fuses. I need to... oh yeah, that's right. I need a snack. Where are you? Kitchen? There we go. Might as well top up the water while we're thinking about it. Yep. Oh, you know what? There's a little sliver. There we go. Good to go. Okay, so once this is done making, we will turn this off. We will take those. I'm gonna throw all of them but 2 that I need into there. My circuit boards have moved over here. I need 2 of those. That's still making... Could you make circuit boards? Yeah, well, cool. That's perfect. There you go. I don't need this osmium rod, but I do need 2 of you, and then this is a compass. Okay. I need to get rid of these plants and stuff. I'm kind of thinking... I know the Nulna ones will. I'm gonna pop those in there. These seeds, however, I don't need these. I don't need you. You can go in there. So let's see. We need silicon, magnesium, and 2 aluminum. It seemed like so much in the beginning, and now it's like freaking nothing. Okay, so that needs a lot of power. 1,890 power per second. We have 355, which means I'm gonna need to do another nuclear fusion generator. So if I have that supply everything, and I put this as demand circuit boards, it will bring them. Let's see. Can we make... I don't think we can make bioplastic nuggets up here. We might be able to, but I don't think so. Nope. We can make them downstairs, though. It has to be on the same level. It's kind of a pain. That's the only thing, is I wish that these would go more than 1 floor. We'll have that do. That's fine. Okay. 1 more generator, and then we can reward ourselves and make this portal thingy. Because then we can go do that next time. That super alloy is full. The drones are working on it, but I think that we are going to need more drones. So that might be the last thing that we do. Is just make a couple more drones. So we need 1,890? Question mark? Yep, 1890. Good year for soap. Let's see. We have 1840. I need to make 1 more. Oh dear. So this will give us about 1,400 extra power. I'm not sure how many other things we're gonna want to make. Once we get into MTI, things will slow down. So we might have to make some more of something. That should be good for power. So I'd love to place this over here. Or do we want to put it off of... What a stinker. What about right here? I would like it somewhere close. Did I lose power? No way. I did the math. It's working. It's working. Let's see. We should have like 1,400 left. Yeah, everything's on. Yeah. We're good to go. Yeah. Okay, beautiful. The sky is angry. That's empty. That went through both cosmic quartz, and that's what it gave us. Because everything else got put away. We'll put those in there. That's a good chunk. We could now do some of these fancier microchips and stuff. Pinnings if we wanted to. So, the last thing, making some more drones. I don't remember what they cost, but I think we need to have quite a few more working for us here. Okay, cool. Let's go make, see how many more we can make. So I could make some more. 10 more would be really good. We'll do the same thing. We'll make 5 with super alloy, come back, get the other 5 super alloy. That'll be perfect. So I think the most that you could have in one drone station is 25. We can find out for sure. Yeah, 5 times 5, 25. Okay. There's 5 more. 5 more super alloy. And that will be good to go. It'd be beautiful if I could get some rockets making now. Cool. Because I don't have any of those. And we will demand rockets here. There we go. Already set up. I already did it. That's beautiful. What will be really nice is when I go play in the teleportation station world. Stuff will just be happening. So now I've got 20 drones. 20 more doing things. Working on stuff. Doing the supply and the demand. And they should be pretty fast. But what I was saying is while we were playing with the teleportation station and going to places, these should get filled up. Sulfur's full. Bioplastic ducats has stuff. Fertilizer. These are all things that you have to bake or are waiting. But iron, that should be getting filled up. Silicon should be getting filled up. Titanium, cobalt's full. Magnesium's almost full. Aluminum, silk is getting filled up. Obsidian is moving. Iridium and uranium are not because I'm crafting with those. Super alloy I just used a lot of, but that should have stuff coming. Zeolite's taking its sweet time. Osmium is also... I've used some of these, but that's fine. So that'll work. That'll work. What else do we have that... I have another one here. This is moving slow also, but it's set up. It's clearly doing stuff. They're clearly working on it. And the more time I leave them to their own devices to get caught up, the better it will be. I still have a decent bit of power. Stuff's still moving. We're almost at 300 GTI, so I think we should stop. And then I can work on doing a couple more things at the start of stream. And then maybe we could do some ecosystems. I can make the T6 backpack and then we can go play in the portal generator and get some stuff for around here. I need more terror tokens, you know? I also need to get the kitchen set up. But for now, I think it's fine as is. I'm not starving. And I don't want to mess with these. Yeah, it's a silicon. I don't want to mess with the storage and the arrangement of things until I have all the other pieces that I want to put in there. All the other furniture pieces, which is kind of rough. We'll figure it out. I wonder if we do, and then do. Is that equal? Yeah, that's nice. That's satisfying. Alright, 57% into amphibians. Ooh, we could go look for frogs. almost to 300 GTI. I'm going to leave this as is, and we'll pick it back up next time. I'm excited. This is one of those really cool parts of, wrong button. Really cool parts of Planet Crafter that I look forward to, is going to explore and then having someone take care of the base and I don't have to. You know? Anywho, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.